You ever been super sold on a movie, like you're really into it for the first like three fourths, 75% of the movie, like, oh yeah, this is good stuff, I love it. And then that last act starts, and you're just like, oh no, why'd you do that? We were this close. Why? Ready or not. Hey, would you look at that? I'm actually reviewing a new movie for the second time this entire month. I really dropped the ball on that, huh? I missed a lot of movies. I missed Angel Has Fallen. I missed Scary Stories to Tell in the Dark. I missed Dora the Explorer, which I actually was looking forward to. I missed something else. But you know what? I'm going to get back on top of things. Point is, so Ready or Not is this like dark comedy with some gory elements where it's this girl named Grace just married this guy named Alex, and it's family tradition that on the night of their wedding, the bride or the person being married into the family is to pull a card that will determine what game they're going to play as a family, and they just play the game, and that's how you get brought into the family. But this time she draws Truth or Dare. That's a completely different movie. She draws hide and seek. And it's like, okay, we're just going to play a game of hide and seek. Turns out it's hide and seek to the death because they need to sacrifice her to their ancestor to uphold family tradition. Now, when I first saw that premise, I knew that this was going to be a good time at the very least. It would be entertaining, if nothing else. There was some solid comedy in it. The gore was actually not too over the top. It's not overly self-indulgent like a Saw movie or anything like that. And I mean, it's just a silly little comedy. But my favorite thing about the comedy aspect is that the family that's doing the hide and seek are stupid. They are not equipped to hunt this person down and kill them. They are just like, I don't know how to use this weapon. This is what the hell is this? Can I get something from this century? Which is probably one of my favorite lines in the whole movie. But I feel like my favorite character is probably Adam Brody's character, Daniel, because he's like how I would be in that situation. Just like, look, I don't care about tradition. I don't want to kill this person. I don't care about none of this. I'm dead inside. Nothing matters because everything is pointless and we're all going to die someday anyway. And considering that this movie takes place over the course of a couple hours, it's actually paced extraordinarily well. And that's really hard to come by these days when a movie takes place over a short period of time. It's like all the best things about The Purge, but just in a completely different script that's far superior. Now, that's all the praises I have to sing for this movie. Time to spoil the things that I didn't like. So if you don't want me to spoil this movie, you need to get out of here. So, of course, for the game to work, all the doors and windows have to be locked so Grace can't just get out and escape. So Alex is like, hey, I'm going to help you. Go down this hallway, go through the left to the kitchen. I will go to the security room, unlock the doors, you can leave, and I'll just come and find you later. She goes to the right like an idiot, and it just leads to everybody chasing her around, just round and round and round and round. And she meets up with this person and with that person. And then at a certain point, Daniel decides to help her out because he doesn't care about the tradition. He doesn't care if he lives or dies or not or whatever. He's like, okay, I'm going to help you get out of here. It gets Daniel killed. Then Alex finds out that Daniel is dead. He gets upset at Grace and decides to go through with the whole capture her and sacrifice her thing. But the sacrifice doesn't go very well. She pretty much said she was going to leave him after that, which, I mean, good for you, girl. But the sacrifice doesn't end up getting done in time, and one by one, the family members start exploding. But Alex explodes last, and it takes a good while. He doesn't actually explode until Grace is like, I want a divorce, and she throws the ring at him. So, had they stayed together, would he not have exploded? And also, she just got married into the family. Why didn't she explode? Because two other characters that were also married into the family exploded. So you don't have to be blood related to this family for this curse to affect you. She is by law married to this man because they have to have gotten a marriage license, right? So after the ceremony has taken place, if it's been officiated by, somebody who's actually been ordained, then they are by law married. So how come she doesn't also explode? She's part of this family now. Why did it take so long for Alex to explode? Is it because he's newly married? Like, I get this, like, oh, I'm going to make him die last, so it'll be funny. But it takes so long that you start to think maybe he is immune to it, and you try to figure out why. Because it's at the exact moment that Grace decides that she wants to leave him that he explodes. What is that? What's the point of that? What purpose does that serve poetically? It doesn't seem to. And the whole thing happens because he gave her a very simple instruction. Go here, wait, I'll open the doors, you can leave. She screwed everything up, and it got Alex's only friend in that family, his brother, killed. If you got my brother killed, I'd be a little upset at you as well. You know? Like, I've known him my whole life. I've known you for a little over a year. I'm sorry, I would probably be more likely to be on his side than on your side. So, the ending of the movie made me very, very upset. But all that out of the way, it's time to go ahead and rate this puppy. Rate this puppy. Oh gosh, YouTube, please don't do me like this. Ready or Not is a serviceable film that you will not remember in a couple days' time. Ready or Not, have you seen it? What did you think about it? Whatever it is, whatever you think, comment below and educate me. And as always, if you want more videos, go ahead and click on the screen. And if you're new here, kick me a subscribe. We just passed 3,000 and I love each and every single one of you. And also maybe support my Patreon so that you can get early access to certain videos that take a lot more effort, like the upcoming Sustaining Mediocrity that I have on Arkham Knight coming out. But until then, I'll see you in another life, brother.